Dr. Steve, what are the four major elements of constructing a hypnotherapeutic metaphor?
Well, great question. And we've got to realize when we're constructing a hypnotherapeutic metaphor, we're creating a story within the hypnosis session that parallels the life of the client, also known as the patient. So we want to do it in such a way that it actually helps them. We're not just telling them some interesting story, we're taking them on a hero's journey. The hero is them. So we want to first of all transfer focus from the individual to some character in the story. We want them to relate to some character in the story. So if I'm working with a female, maybe there'll be a princess in the story, for example. And then I want to make it clear enough, but not spell it out. I want to make it clear enough that they can relate to the princess. Whatever they look like, I'm going to describe them. That's what the princess is going to look like. More or less, but not exactly. So first of all, we want to transfer focus from the individual, from them, the client, to a character in the story. We want them to know that's you in the story. We don't tell them that, but we make it very clear. Secondly, we want to pace the individual's challenges by establishing an isomorphism with respect to the behaviors, events, and characters in the story that are parallel to those in the individual's situation. So when we have an isomorphism, we have something that's equal to them. We have the individual's challenges they come to you with. Let's say, for example, we have a female and the challenge is she wants to move to a different state. And so that's her challenge, and she's been hesitating to do it. It would be good for her, but she hasn't done it yet. So by pacing, what we mean is we want to relate the story to what she's going through. We want to create elements in the story that would be challenges like she's facing. Not the same challenges, but it would be relatable. So we create what we call an isomorphism, which is an equal representation within the story of the behaviors and events and characters that are like what she's going through. Maybe there's a boss she's dealing with she doesn't like, or some sort of maybe her parents are holding her back. Well, her father could be represented by the king, and her mother could be represented by the queen. And so we've paced that. We've created that isomorphism, that equality within our story so she can relate to that. Then, of course, we want to access resources from the individual within the context of the story. So maybe the princess finds a powerful scepter that she can use, or some sort of a chariot that she can ride on. There are resources in the story that she can use that parallel similar resources she has in her everyday life. Perhaps she has a car she can get into and drive to the state she wants to go to, for example. That can be represented by the chariot. And finally, number 4, we want to finish the story in such a way that the sequence of events occurs in which the character resolves the conflicts and achieves the desired outcome. We want her, in this case, her, to be successful in the story. We want the person who is the princess in the story we're talking about to be successful and to achieve the goal that she's after. So that's how we incorporate everything into a metaphor to make it work properly.
That is very intriguing. Thanks for sharing that information.
Oh, my pleasure. And for more information about hypnosis, just check out the website I've designed for you. It's also got a free hypnosis recording on it, and that's available at stevegjones.com. I'm Dr. Steve G. Jones, clinical hypnotherapist, hoping you have an outstanding day.